not there. The game is too loud. I was too hyped with the audio. sorry, hold on. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Banbaka Bang, SpecialiteEN 2nd Gen, and sniper of EVE.EXE, Azeria is finally playing Ace Attorney Investigation. Yippee! Azeria, hi Kirby. Hello, hello Master, hello Zach, hello Jin, hello EVE.EXE, hello Wilmer, hello Chico, hello Rogue, hello Yippee, Azeria just gone. Welcome back, Azeria. Hello Dilith, hello everyone, hello Mick, hello those who are lurking earlier and waiting for me to start. Hello Zach, welcome, Azeria, welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. Make sure you guys get comfy because I am about to play one of my favorite series. Although I didn't really play the actual game before the remake, but I was still excited. I mentioned this on debut, but I really love the Ace Attorney series. I watched the Phoenix Wright walkthrough on YouTube. I played the first one, but the rest I watched it on YouTube. And for Great Ace Attorney, I played that thing once, and that has been one of my favorite games. So when I saw news that this game is having a remake, you know I had to play this. Ace Attorney, let's go! God, the music is so hype. I'm so excited. But yes, so we're gonna be starting off the very first game. I believe it's gonna be the very first chapter. Episode 1, Turnabout Visitor. Start from this episode. Let's go! Azeria, hi Maybe, welcome! Let's detective gonna solve the case together. Let's solve the case together. March 14, 11 1:16 a.m. 16 a.m. HD, hi Chico. Kinda loud. Is it too loud? I know the beginning music was loud. To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what the fuck? That's the point of the prosecutor after all. It's too fast. Wait, you're too fast. That may be true, but why? Hopefully it's not too loud. I know the beginning it was too loud. Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. Oh wait, I know who you are. No matter what the cost. Yo, you got a shiny ass forehead, bruh. I'm a prodigy amongst prosecutor. Always have been, always will be. Yo, you got a shiny ass forehead, bruh. March 14, 2 a.m. Prosecutor booting the trough for. Okay. Got that baby oil on him. Yo, he rubbed his forehead. Yo, you leaking oil. It's hard to believe that I've always been away from my office for a whole month. Oh, you were away for a whole month. Scary forehead, man. His hair is missing. It looks like his hair was missing, doesn't it? No volume. You're so right! There's no volume at the top! That's why I thought it was weird! It must be balding soon. He's wearing that headband on his hair, right? So I'm assuming that must be the reason why he's balding, guys. I just hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Oh, I can move? Oh, I can't move. The door is unlocked. Ta-da! Oh, Detective Gumshoe? What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood? Oh my god, the music. So dark. Turn on the lights. Oh, why are there red dots outside? Wait. My boy, there's red dots on the window? What the? What's the meaning of this? It's a wig? That's true, actually. It could be a freeze. Of course the main character always gets frames in the first episode, right? The Great Ace Attorney, it did that thing Phoenix Wright happened to. Also true, yeah. Identify yourself. Shut up. Hey, rude. You got some nerve committing murder in the prosecutor's office. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away from committing murder in my office. No one. Kage. He just run like that? Yo, you. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be trusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. Azeria, mama! Azeria! That's why the girlie loves him. You're so right. But oh my god. Okay, approximately like what, 56 minutes later. Azeria, Leo, welcome! I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. I have question. Like, I know in Phoenix, right? And the Great Ace Attorney, Yunosuke, right? They got framed for the first case, didn't it? How come Mouse Edgeworth don't get framed for this? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir? Oh my god, it's you! Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard that the murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective at the local. I can't with his name, man. Why? Call him Gumshoe. I believe he got framed for another game. Really? Oh, right. I know he got framed for the Phoenix Wright game. But usually the tutorial is that the main character always gets framed. And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... look what they did to your office. It's totally trashed. I'll say, the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. Well, sounds like you got really burnt out over this whole thing. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. I love Gumshoe. I love Gumshoe. Oh ho, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched into the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that piqued my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Oh yeah, that's right. I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep mind of. Our cleaning lady will be so busy. I feel sad for the cleaning lady. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Wow, that's such a... the way you say it! You can't just go up to someone like, hey, yo, just use your logic and it'll become clear to you. What kind of low-key dissing is this? Hold it! Hi, Dargaru! Hi, Zaki! Welcome! Hope you're having a good day. Azeria, welcome! It's common sense, bro. It's straight up telling him, yo, common sense, bro. Poor Gumshoe catching the strays yet. By finding the connection between the two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. I need to have like a soundboard for that when I say logic. So how do you use it? First, I recall the information we gather if left button, and then connect it together with Y. Why? Now to use LV and recall the facts. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in the office and then connected to the key? For security reason, this door office does have a lock built into it. Next. Your Ace Attorney fan? Yes I am! Also, let me know if this sounds too loud. For me, it's like a little bit too loud, but it's still decent. But I'm pretty sure when the music starts playing, I can't hear shit. But for security reason, all the prosecutor doors are outfitted with locks, which means that it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as a mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. There must have been a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? So I love Ace Attorney and Professor Layton. I would love a Professor Layton x Phoenix Wright collab remake. I want to play that. You're really on ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic. Hi, Saucy Pizza! Yes, well, when you follow the leads to the conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if you think carefully about people before piecing the leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir! Ba 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 ba! The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply use A when I'm next to it. Oh, if only if you ever lost it. Want to talk, just use Y, okay? I give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. I'm so saucy about you. Thank you! Thank you so much for telling people about me. Welcome! Gumshoe feel like a fish. Yo, he's a whole unit. They finished photographing the photos, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Wallet! What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police. Oh, it's a police badge, not a wallet. Oops. It's a police badge. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing actually. What the hell? Are you a coin kidink? Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. Detective. It will appear that our victim was a detective just like you. Buddy Faith. Faith. Okay, close the mouth. It was close, it was close, okay. Got stabbed in the stomach? Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks as if the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep, and until the autopsy is done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Let's have the body sent to the morgue once they are done processing the crime scene. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course, this is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Yo, he's so smart, bro. He's such a big brain. Alright, if you say so. What kind of name is that? Yeah, some Ace Attorney game, they have like puns, but some I can't like figure out what the puns are. Organizer, when I examine a piece, I have to press RB. Okay. Okay, you're okay. But the organizer isn't the only thing for evidence. I keep people's profile on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. I gotta play a new World of Steam when it comes out. What game is that? I'm interested. What game is that? I'm interested. Oh! I don't believe it. I packed all those files on the shelf so tight that not even an earthquake would make them fall off. But just look at them. They named the game with puns. Yeah, the puns. I know Great Ace Attorney is really obvious. That's a localization word. They try hard. Yeah, they did a good job though. I just read the rest of the files won't be able to withstand the earthquake at all. A problem to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back on the shelf. No, that's not what I meant. There's like words there, my guy. Detective Gumshoe, there's words there. What does it say? I mean, the one book is missing, so I reckon it falls all over the floor, sir. It probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, and I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I mean, this just reminded all the time and effort I put in pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I water the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Sunday, I come in to clean. Every Saturday, I come in and clean this place until it sparkles. Does he have a life? Yo, hey, he cleaned your stuff. What do you mean? I don't think that's it. I think that's it that I could. Okay, that's it. First one since like 2013. Ooh, it's a new latent game on the Switch. Oh, I don't know about that actually. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, he's so ungrateful, bro. Ah, watch out for the teacup fragment there, sir. That killer's gonna pay. This tea set. X, you're really mad over this? This tea set is very dear to my heart and currently bought in England. Oh, you know, I'm on him with this one. It costs more than the whole month's paycheck. Okay, I don't know. But what? Now I feel like the killer's wasted one of my monthly paycheck. You're so right. Oh, it's your trophy. The Knight of Prosecutors, right? King of Prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield. They only send this to the winning prosecutors, right? Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of the other people. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. That's so slick, sir! Gumshoe saying slick? I'm just gonna have to try saying that sometimes. It looks like a shoulder pad. It feels like the shield is like cut off for some reason. It looks like it's half. Look, it's like half, right? What happened to the half of the shield? I'm gonna remember you! Good thing that my Steel Samurai doll was spared from any harm. Speaking of which, I haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai warrior of New Old Tokyo is a Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate, the show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in numbers of adults as well. Spin-off like Pink Princess, Warrior of the Little Old Tokyo, and Nickel Samurai, along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show gives it presence. Still Samurai shout out, woohoo! You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some rabbit fanboy? No, of course not. Anyone that keeps up with the society knows at least this much. And the conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation. They shot my clouds! How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprints lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never... What the heck? Gun! Oh, we have here! Perhaps the murder weapon. I thought I even happened to the shoe. Thought about giving it to Prelude and give it to... Oh yeah! They call him a nerd! Yeah, you low-key called him a nerd! So it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing their guns here. I think I've seen one of these before. Oh. Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know! I was issued the exact same model! I think... Detective... I don't really like guns. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot? How do you say that? I don't use mine much, except in emergency, so that's why I don't recognize it. Maybe that's the detective one. Okay, so it might have belonged to the Mr. Buddy. I see that together a few pieces of the pertinent information. Precinct. Oh, precinct. Okay, that was correct. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Now calmly use some logic. Logic. I know to use some logic. This two together. Surely, right? Not my cup of tea. The revolver is the standard model used by the detective. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, would you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What do we got here? Mr. Ashworth, sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer is somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. We can examine it! As I say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use RS to locate. Okay. Use LB and RB to zoom. Okay. Oh, it looks like only one round was fired from this. Wow, so the killer killed the victim with just one shot after wresting the gun from him. No, it should have been 2 shots, no? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Ashworth? No, you should have shot 2! He shot at the painting too! We have no proof for now, but that's a distinct possibility. I guess this is just all what we have to go. I guess this is all about all we have to find out. We have to ship the body to Jim! Why, oh why? How could this happen to a guy like you? Hey, you bald, topless, no volume haired man! Is your name Jim? Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Just seeing you play the game got me in the visual novel. Excited to see. Thank you! Sorry, I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some flub of flesh. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Huh? I'm sure, just in a bloodstained suit, pal. You got, yo, your hair's so flat, bro. There's no volume to it. Where are my manners? Aren't you the prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. How the fuck do you read his name? Jackus Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. I'm Mouse Ashworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. So you're Mouse Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! His name is not... Wait, his name is Buddy Faith, right? What do you mean, Jim? Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusion, pal! Just calm down, okay? I will not. I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office doors. That's correct. However, I was not the only one. I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who can get in here was me. Oh, 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 oh. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then! You're Jim's killer! Oh, you fucked up. No way, pal, you got it all wrong! Everyone, calm down. Mr. Portsmouth, correct. If you're a real prosecutor, you should know how to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure want one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth? Cool customers? Give me a razor, I'll shave his head. Yeah, I think you should shave his head. I heard about all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. It doesn't look like he's happy with it. You guys are conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you, I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there! Sir! No. He could mess with the evidence, bro! I want you to capture this scene on film for me, huh? My final farewell to my partner, Jim. This guy is some sort of lunatic, bro. Look, lockpicking does not exist in this world. They're so right. I should probably give them some space. No, don't give them. I can take it. Look right there. I hope I can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on the sofa. No, not the sofa. I meant the. Oh my god. Can I sit on it too, just for a little while, sir? Detective Gumshoe. You know I can't just allow that. Until this case is solved. Neither of us have the time to spare. Let alone rest. You're right. I'm gonna work hard. Let's be a real trooper to the end. Even once in this case, so I don't even think he can afford to take any time off. This is what I meant. Ah, your jacket, sir! What's it doing on the floor? It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. So the killer must not only shot the victim, but he also shot your jacket as well? He dared shoot at the ultra special jacket that you have made your prosecutorial debut in. But if they shot through it, it would have been a disaster! It's not worth getting worked up, detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I think you haven't noticed it yet, detective. There's a giant contradiction right here in front of us. Really? Did I say contradiction? He must have rubbed his by rubbing off me. I'm starting to sound like him. Yeah, you sound like him. You sound like it's your best day. But I have your own methods and will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or some seems off, that's when the deductive skills come into play. AzeKids, have anyone give Gumshoe a Brooklyn accent? I ship both of them. You ship both of them? How the hell is it? First I have to find a spot that causes a contradiction. This is it. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's up, I should point my cursor at something and press Y with conviction. Check that! Oh sorry, wrong game. When I found sufficient proof to prove that the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things. How do I... Koreda? This blue hole is the contradiction. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first fell on the victim, and the second fell on this frame. Hey, that's right! However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? But isn't Phoenix Wright married? It was... I mean, Trucy doesn't really count, right? By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes. What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Ah, it's a secret safe. A secret safe? Oh, I smell money! I'll spare us the trouble and just say nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, please kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that. Achoo! Achoo! Talk about dusty. I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe here, or I'd keep it clean for you, sir. So when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Really? I had no idea. Well, only the prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So what's inside, Mr. Ashworth? Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. I also got to Japanese audio. I like the Japanese audio and English audio. That's it. I talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. There's a mark there. I won't rest until I inspect it. Okay. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad. Don't you find it used to be? Don't you find it to be a bit too clean? Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself. You there, forensic scientist? Yes, sir. Could you please dust this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. Hello, Sneaky! Hello, Azeria, welcome! I couldn't find that alone left a single print. It looks like it's been wiped down as well. Oh, but it has to be a prosecutor, because only prosecutors know about this safe, as I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly connect the dots with information we have. I said sneaky! How can you call people stinky, huh? You're rude! This two together? He's actually using his own actual logic. Yeah! I believe I have figured out what the murder was after. Well, what is it, sir? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open the safe. He has to change his name to Stinky, that's the rules. Whatever the bots hear me say, they have to change their name to that. Making the culprit's motive, okay. It's theft. They're after the safe. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Is there anything good? Can I talk to you? How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. It's just taking a freaking photo! You have anything to report? Sir, yes sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet there's something out of the ordinary right now in front of my eyes. Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, huh? I should take a look around a bit more. In front of your eyes, I mean I see this. Talk to you, Mr. Portsman, a word FIA. Jim, myself, find your killer and bring them to justice. You wait and see, it'll be both for us. Now then, you wanna talk to me about something? No, that's alright. Like interrupting their conversation. That's it. They've been knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up ready for you when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I would give chess a try. Though they're different games, bro. In any case, I suppose I can set some free time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the game to tax my mental acuities much. Okay, so it seems that I really have to. No, hold on. It's been a while since I sat at this desk. How I missed you. It's so tidy that it looks newer than when I first bought it. Oh yes, this thing's been polished and it makes mirrors jealous. Don't tell me you have no other work the entire time I was away, detective. My job is to protect your officer. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, sir. Wait, hold up. Oh. I have to admit that the desk never looked better, so I guess I can dock his pay. What happened to my game? Okay, so I guess I have to use logic then. He's an artist! That's too easy. Can I say? Hold on. What did I say? I've been using the scummy tactics of saving first. Other than the victim's gun that I found, could have been another gun in play. I felt a mess pointing the struggle. Made this. I'm assuming it's the files. Okay, thank God. Okay, there's a possibility that the files splayed on the floor, but not the result of the struggle between the victim and its killer. Oh, you mean like it could be from where the killer tried to find something, sir? Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. I mean, we saw one. Yes, sir, I'm gonna shove files like you've never seen before, even at the library. I'm sure. Let's give that a try. Get out the way! Why do all the good ones have to die young? Surely you must have pondered that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how much we lament, death will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth. And? So what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place. You've got it. Here, let me help. No, don't let him touch it. So, this file goes here and that book goes there. You should know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Yes sir, yes sir, never questions order. I feel so bad for him sometimes too. It appeared that the murder was definitely committed here. The blood stains on the bookshelves are still fresh. I suspect the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. And the guy fell on the floor, right? The blood on the floor kinda grossing me out though. Detective, I do not have any time to deal with your weak stomach right now. But you know I'm no good with blood, sir. I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. The victim's handprint. He must have tried to support himself with his hand here after being shot. There's their prints on the floor too. They must have been made when unable to stand. Unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor. It appears that the victim was in a sitting position here after being shot. Oh, that's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it. That's why the logical conclusion. But this thing though. So this is why the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victims, huh? But the bullet to be lodged so squarely in the file's spine indicates there have been files ransacked after the shooting had occurred. And I guess the victim was moved because he was in the killer's way. No! The bullet hole is right here. I put them all up just as they should be, sir. Doesn't look like anything's missing. Although it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through my shelf. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. No. Can I aim it here? Is this a spot that somehow connects to any of the evidence I hold? How do I... They died through a bullet to the spine of the lower body, but he will be standing up, no? If he was standing up here and was trying to support himself, wouldn't the bullet be here? It wouldn't be down here, right? Did he lose his manhood? Hello, Jack! Crime scene notes? You're so right, actually. I know that there was only one shot fired, but I don't know which one to say. I feel like it might be this one. Me after to table that noodles. Yo, got this Moon right here. How are you, Moon? Wait, I noticed something. Let me just check his body as well. The killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf. The blood on this guy's pen proved that it was pretty well. In a sense, I suppose. I'm dead. Isn't that obvious? No, you're still live talking here. He got shot while setting. Nobody contradict the handprint. It does contradict the handprint, doesn't it? Because there's handprints here, there's handprint here. So it means that he was standing up. So that means this book might have been up here, is what I'm guessing. But I hope that's it. So much blood on the ass, bro. Is it? There's clearly a contradiction here with the bullet hole. Okay, what do you mean, sir? You don't see. Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. Yeah, that's right. That's why I got it. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting down or lying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing here when he was shot. Then that means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use some of your brain every once in a while instead of mind detecting. Yo, whoa, chill! My guy just doing his job. Why are you so harsh? Gumshoe, bro. Dang! Edgeworth, chill! In any case, it means that someone made a faulty assumption, and that it was from this mistake that a current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that causes problem with the bullet hole's position? The orders of the file is what I'm assuming. I think I remember. I believe the orders of the file is a bit wrong. You mean I put them in the wrong order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir. Oh? Yeah, you see here how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? What are those doing all the way down there? After 1, 2, and 3? And that's really weird! Actually, the way they're organized now is the correct order. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye, but the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are special, so they're arranged a little bit differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in the order when the crime occurred. Aha, so that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you did, detective. Stop, Ezra, he's already dead. Let's rearrange the files and enumerate all those and see what we found out. You think it'd be okay to prop the body back to how it was before it was moved? They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. It feels different when you're so used to the dumb Phoenix and you play a... Yeah, you're so different, because like Phoenix is so like a newbie and then Mouse actually is so smart, right? Oh my god, it's so different. As I suspect, the blue hole is now where it should be logically be. Killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Faith, and then put the files back in numerical orders, I guess. Exactly! And then they proceeded to shoot the victim. Why did someone kill the man and then look through your files one more time? Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into this raid twice before, and once before and once after the crime. But why? But why? Now the crime scene is actually the time of the murder, time to give it another look. Aha, this is what I see first. This... What's that? What does it say? Gumshoe in there. Does it say gumshoe? It don't look like you're typing gum. Huh? Oh, it's upside down! Is it upside down? It looks like it's upside down. I say that is some incredible incriminating evidence. Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. As you play, you kind of realize how much treatment Phoenix and Ishmael gets from talking to people, because Phoenix always gets attacked. Yeah! Okay, this is what I'm saying, right, yeah? Literally, Mouse Ishmael would have been framed for this, right? But no, he escapes it and he's like, okay, I can investigate it. And then Phoenix, right, gets like attacked and he doesn't get to defend himself. Mr. Ishmael, sir, tell me, say something, sir. It appears that one of my files was stolen. Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation? And this is what the killer was really after. Hello, dear, welcome! Azeria. He sure has the aura, the dog in him. You're so right. He got that aura. Look at him. Look at Gumshoe. look at Miles Ashwood. It looked like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And his most important message managed to reach us. I'm telling you, what's it mean? You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party. If you're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. Jim's word. You're more than enough, wouldn't you say? If that's how you want to play, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it. Phoenix the evil spiky dude. But Phoenix is so funny though. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. I don't like his smile, guys. There's some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Ashford, what are you going to do? What I always do in court, I'm gonna cross-examine him. One way or another, I will expose the flaw in his logic with this technique. Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Might as well. Alright, first, I listen to the witness testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I open my organizer with RB and present the piece of contradictory evidence. To present something, I simply use Y, but that's old. Time for logic. Nah, this is cross-examination. For logic, use LB. There you go. If I press LB. Sometimes by pressing, I can draw new information, new and modified testimony. I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out during investigation too. Very well. I'll even show you how it's done. Now watch carefully. Imagine I show him a mistake right now. I don't like this guy. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Mr. Jim's gun from him and he shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Well, thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters the body was hiding. And they'll be by his final... No, there's no way he could have written that, bruh. Is it the pink pop polo? Cross-examination. You tend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. I can hear Jim's voice and he's calling for his killer's arrest. Yo, if you can hear your fucking buddies, your dead buddies, like voices, you need to go see the doctor. You're schizo, bro. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? No, Polo isn't in this game from what I recall. Oh, he isn't in this game? There is no way this comes true. It's a culprit. Here, I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence. I don't know how to... But that I know he's wrong, but I don't know which point it is. Portsman is the prosecutor. Detective Gumshoe used to... Okay, so I'll press every single thing and go through it once and I'll do the evidence. Mata! You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? Why do you call the victim Jim, when clearly his name is Bloody Faith? Isn't it obvious? Jim is the perfect name for my companion. Jacobs and Jim. Don't just two names goes together like peanut butter and you just give him your name? A polo t-shirt on a polo. Oh, okay. But Jim isn't close to the guy's real name. Well, Jacobs and Buddy just sounds off somehow. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of the guys that decided to nickname Jim. Huh. He talks about the victim like he was a pet. Yeah, that's right, that's so rude. For the shirt was called Polo. Yeah, the Polo t-shirt. Alright, I forgot that he was wearing a Polo t-shirt. I thought it was a character called Polo. Do you think it was necessary to dehable Maestral twice to do that? That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft. Hey, are you accusing me of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth? That's a possibility. Maybe your salary has been cut so much that life is getting a little rough to handle? I'll have you know that I eat 3 squares meals every day, pal. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but... Poor thing, what an evil prosecutor you were paired up with. Oh, what a motive, no? That's why you with Jim's body was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Maybe we like organization. He had nothing. And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing? Because the body was getting in his way, and he had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. You didn't body them. Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? The body was covering quite well, wouldn't you say? That's how he missed it. But judging from what I've seen, doesn't take much for a detective to miss something. Who do you think you are? You know nothing about me, pal. There's a lot a person can understand about others from first impression alone. I can't say I disagree with him on that point. Why don't you say something, sir? Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Despite his lack of attention to details, I don't believe the detective is the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it with evidence. I couldn't ask for a better setup for the game finishing spike. I would eat noodles with him, so sure. You didn't notice the bloody letter? Has to be this one. About files, about it, you didn't notice the bloody letter. He was stealing it though. It has to be the badge though. Alright, have a good your shrimp and noodle. Perhaps you were not aware of Mr. Portsman. There is a serious flaw in your logic. Bringing a bit of courtroom in this, I see. No problem, I'm game. Shut up. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Not that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office. What are you talking about? You're joking, I get it. Ikiari! If you have the time to laugh, you have the time to take another closer look at this. Objection! Do you not see it? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? That's impossible! What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? Nothing. The files on the shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. It's possible that they could have taken the file before committing the murder. I think it's pretty obvious that the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name where the file should have been is proof. Yeah, I mean the S is gone and it's only half a H. Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case. I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can stand the sight of blood. Which means, what exactly? What does that make this dying message? It makes it the work of the criminal intent on tampering with this crime scene. That's so low, I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir! I'm gonna get him, sir. You'll see, I'm gonna have them under arrest in no time. Well, Mr. Portsman. Brilliant, absolutely splendid. Logic deserving of Olympic gold. I appreciate the praise, but that doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. Meh, you win some and you lose some. That's how life goes. But everyone's so cheery even though I feel more dead than alive. But you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring out this up, however. Nani? What is it this time? Are you still after me, pal? Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office? That would be me. But Mr. Escher would just prove that I'm innocent, pal. Oh? Yeah. That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge you're innocent. So what I said is you have something to say. Stop it! Yamero! Stop it! Well, I was thinking, did you know that there's one other person that with a key to this office? One other person? Oh, stop it! Hey, you there. Yes, sir. What is it, sir? I recall how annoying he is. He is so annoying, bro! Would you kindly fetch and escort a lovely young lady here for me? Ooh. A lady? The girl's a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Is it security? Is it security? No, stop it, pal. Don't! What's wrong with him after all of a sudden? Ooh. I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggey Byrde? Maggey Byrde? A member of the security. Oh, fuck me. That mascot is right fucking there. Stupid ass mascot on a shirt. Why do you have that as a shirt? Maggey. Wow, you sound so familiar. I've seen you before. Mr. Byrde was the security guard on the watch tonight. I see. And the point is, not sure if I feel like I recall her at some point, but I just don't remember which case. My point is that she could have very well used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open a whole office door in this building. What? If you're not the guilty party that comes true, then the only other person with the access to this room is Miss Byrde. How dare you? I would never sneak into someone's room. That's right, I refuse to believe that Maggey is the culprit, pal. It was me. That's right, I did it. Can I take that as a confession, detective? Well, it wasn't really me, but it's definitely not Maggey, pal. So yeah, it was me. And it was, I had no problem with that, right? Please refrain from flying off the handle, detective. There's no need for such theatrics. Bruh, this guy. So justice for a second game. I think I remember her slightly. Listen to your boss, detective. He understands what I'm saying here. Where a boyfriend dies and it's about the banana phone. I think I slightly remember actually. The girl was the only one who could have committed the crime for one simple reason. Oh, we're gonna fight again. I hate his face. I'm gonna punch his face. It's pretty obvious that Miss Byrde snuck up into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the only one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Byrde as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our great detective, doesn't she? Making it all probable that she was the only one who faked the dying message. So you're saying she used the master key? Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say? That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. So once injustice and then trials and tribulation. Oh, maybe that's why I don't. But I kind of remember her. But that was then, and this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. I wonder if there's anyone else other than Miss Byrde that could have used the master key. It seems that the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give him a story to tell is to press him. Okay. He's always unlucky one of the victim or witness. Oh my god, she's like getting in this, bro. Mata! Are you sure Miss Byrde is the only member of the security who could have used this master key? There's only one person on staff at this time of the night, and tonight she is it. Isn't that right, Mrs. Byrde? That's true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean? Yes, moving on. I had to get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal. But you can't really trust her not to tell lies, plus I hate wasting time. Ask for more detail. Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Miss Byrde has to say. Then I just said it'll be a waste of time, we don't need to hear her lies. I'll be the judge of that, Miss Byrde, if you please. I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 AM, sir. What do you mean by missing? As if it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it. Mr. Portsman, I believe this has to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in such words. I'm not lying, sir. If that's the case, then I would like to know why you have the master key now. I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. A likely story. And where is your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. Yeah, pal. Trust me. You don't want to test how bad her luck is. I mean, her luck is really so bad if she's dragged into this case. She might have a crush on Edgeworth, maybe. Poor Detective Gumshoe. Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth. But... You still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. Her motive? Didn't we just establish that it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and then destroyed the safe. Is that Mr. Portsman says, Detective? Evidence points to that one motive, theft. I mean, it's really... I can't counter a few facts on my own. Her intent from the messed up shelf to the wiped down safe? I'll say thievery. No, only the person who knows about the safe is the prosecutor. Did you wish to continue insisting that Mr. Byrde was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth after all. Well, it's also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion, anyways. That may be, but you also must be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe, the existence of which only privy to prosecutors. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was only a part of a cunning plan. But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything upside down. I highly doubt that. I'll say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and safe were targeted. Yeah, even I didn't know about the safe, pal. And that means there's no way Maggey could have known about it either. Then are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor? Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Curses! Why? What made you... What was with this angry face all of a sudden? Are you adding sus? It's all my fault. What do you mean? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes. What do you say? We are partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. That's why I told him. I found him on the secret safes. And what that means? Yeah, I know. I only had to tell him to. I only just told him to. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe that, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. I was claiming that the victim was the thief. And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggey, right? Excuse me? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is just going a bit too far, even in a risky professional. What the? You're still accusing Maggey of the murder? Yes and no. I mean, she stumbled upon Jim, who probably just drawn his gun. Yeah, he's throwing the man that he murdered under the bus. What the fuck? I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even as a security guard, sir. Plus, even if he was a thief, wouldn't he have a key to this office? Which is precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? Well, Jim has stole the master key. Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him. Welcome back, Dark Arrow. Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner for being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything to make sense. Does he have no honor? This man got no honor. And now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man. Would you people please as kind as see yourself out? But this is my room! You can't kick us out! This is Miss Edgeworth's office! But I'm the only one who has been assigned to this case. You're all suspect to varying degrees and therefore ineligible to run the show. Listen, pal, how many times do I have to say this? Maggey can't be the culprit. Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself. But sir, we have no choice but to accommodate this request for now. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could just remove yourself from my crime scene, I'll be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portsman, we will meet again. If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. Now don't disappoint me here. This guy's a pain in the fucking ass, bro. To be continued! I got the Byrde, security, and yeah, he's such an asshole. He just throws everything at you, like whoever's nearby. The police guy just trying to look busy, dusty. I just want to hear drama. You're so it's so true. Prosecutor's building, 12th floor hallway. What is with this prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. Let's maintain your professionalism, detective. I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggey's innocent. You'll see, sir. Why we kicked out from the crime scene, sir? True. So then what now? Looks like my life has fallen into yet another gigantic ditch. Do not despair, Miss Byrde. We can overcome this as well. There are so many other places and things that we should be looking into anyways. Eh, really, sir? For example, this hallway. This linchpin of this argument against Miss Byrde is related to the master key. In any case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door. I lost brain cell. I think I lost brain cell as well. Oh shit, it's you! You see this? You see that guy? That I'm hiding behind my ears? You don't see this guy. I'm hiding him. What's a basketball doing here? This brings the portion prized possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. Not even a single of these sports is suitable to be played in the hallway. I'm not going there, bro. I won't rest in peace. Okay, I see something right there. Oh? It's... Ah, isn't it the missing 0 series file, sir? No doubt about it. The bloody letter marks indicates as clear as day. There seem to be a few pages missing. Althieves took only what's necessary and left the rest behind. So what are those 0 files about, sir? I guess they only got something worth stealing in them, huh? Particularly, it was just a collection of court cases file. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Huh? They belong to the high prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, so let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. And that means the thief must have also wanted to file for a specific reason, right? It would seem so. Only the pages related to the case from 10 years ago are missing. I wonder why anyone would carry such an old case. I mean... You know, After that first time seeing the game, I feel Phoenix right again. It is 100% blind. I'm 100% blind for this one. A luxury waiting area. Maybe I was super napping tonight. What the heck? Okay, nothing here. Maybe I should give it a try sometimes to envision myself winning naturally. Oops. Okay, nothing here. We can go here. This office? 1203. Hey Maggey, whose room is this again? It's Mr. Portsman, sir. So he's my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas? Looks like you're quite in a pinch, Mr. Ashworth. To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. You must find, apprehend, and punish the killer according to post-haste. Sounds like a messy case you got in your hands. If you ever feel lost, I need some advice. My door is always open. Oh, great. I will keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again? Yeah, who is he? Who are you, huh? Who are you? Is everything alright? Yes, sir. If you not know, I weigh myself this morning and I'm finally 154 pounds. Congratulations. But I was asking about this hallway in this room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. A word of advice. Stay focused or you may start to lose even more weight. God damn. How's the basketball hoop blowing here? Hey, didn't you just get outside next to the building a long time ago? So why is it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly. I saw one of the officers drag it out here recently. Drag it? I hear it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself. All the way up to the 12th floor. Sam. I was wondering if I may speak to you for a bit considering this case. Let's be found a courtroom, but this is like a dream that I will be cross-examined by the Mouse Ashworth. I can't let this chance pass by me. I must remember to always ask her about the master key. Her jog her memory by showing her notes. Why? Let's ask about the victim. Have you ever met the victim before? Oh well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Portsman's office. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir. Hey, you're the fan insert. That sounds just like fun. Just once I love to play with them. It sounds fun, but the only person to ever take a shot was Mr. Portsmouth. Oh, Mr. Faithful was passing the ball, sir. On second thoughts, I don't think I can fit it out about them. That's so sad! The selfish man. This is Maggey, right? Correct? I take it that you're acquaintance of the detective. It was under my supervision back then she was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught in a murder and things started going downhill, so she quit. So I owe a lot to Detective Country for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night, you got caught in this whirlwind of a case, correct? Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Oh, that's so sad. Since I was 6 months old, I fell from the 9th. How? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disasters, and now I haven't managed to be named criminal just when I became a security guard. It's a lot to go through in one lifetime. Bro, that is... I feel so bad for this woman. I know, and just when I thought I was finally found my happiness, I wind up getting you and I'm sure involved in my bad luck. God. You don't have to worry about me, Miss Bright, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is your cooperation. Yes, sir, Mr. Ashworth, you can count on me. I'll do everything I can help. Alright, Master Key. So when did you discover that this Master Key was missing? By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 AM, sir. And I noticed it back around 2:30 AM. We're just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception's window is. But I am sure in between those times, it was not just gone, it was stolen, sir. Okay. She's talking about a past experience for Phoenix, right? Tree. Oh my god. It wasn't an important key that stored in such an insecure place. It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, always from the window. Always, you say, except for this time, correct? Well, I admit it was a bit careless this time, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I had used it, I left it sitting out on the ledge. Did she use the master key? Whose room did you open? Okay, nothing on this. What do you mean by you used the master key? Sussy. Well, I had to use it to open the door for the prosecutor who had forgotten his key. I mean, it was my job as security guard, right? What is it? That's right, I just remembered! The prosecutor who forgot his key. It was Mr. Portsmouth, sir. What? Let's tell me more, Miss Brett. Quickly. Ooh. It was about 12 PM. Mr. Portsmouth had forgotten his office key, so he came down to the security, sir. And that's when you loaned the master key to him? No way! It was against regulation to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsmouth to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir. I see. And then, what happened after that? Well, he called to me to come close out his office as he was leaving to go home. And that was around 1:30 AM, I think. So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, he used the master key twice tonight. Talk about suspicious. I doubt you can say that you never left your keys in the home, detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsmouth's door. Here we go in! Uniform used good like her. It looks good at her, yeah. So this is the office. You had mistake out the basketball hook, sir. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Portsmouth had actually wanted 1202 really badly, but since you were already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir. So why is it particular getting 1202? Oh, the file! He wants the file! Is it because it's December 2nd? Nah way, nah way. I know, I can think of it at least 3, but why am I even wasting time thinking about this? The door is locked tight. Hey, I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work out here, huh, Mr. Ashworth? Is there a difference of the high prosecutor detective? The doors will be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar can get through them. Aha, so I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. Might I advise you to return to that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from? Anything can go down? I'm missing something? Nonsense. Amanda does not become moralistic vibe because where he works, oh, he just seems more dignified and is a pain. That's right. Portsman's personal basketball hoop. I can't believe he just put something like this in the hallway of the prosecutor's office. But you know, it's actually pretty useful, sir. I've been gotten lost trying to get to your office ever since it was built here. How long have I had the same office and yet you still managed to get lost? Bleh. Anything I can check? Huh? 4 numbers and number plates along with numbers to be my office. Oops, hey, this number plate slide right out there. They have been able to pick up the plates in the room and the room vacant, you know. Although the idea that you can easily remove is kinda... Oh-ho? It's the opposite when it comes to Phoenix because the Maya flames him, now it's the opposite. Yeah, that's so right. I would flame Maya any day because, oh my god, sometimes she's just... I don't see any sign of forced entry, and according to guards, no sign the locks were picked, sir. Meaning that the door really was open with a key. Did you happen to find any prints when lifted from the doorknob? Apparently the door was clean as a whistle. Why, do you think? Okay. So I'm assuming that it has to be that someone slit the thingy. I check this area, but I'll never figure it out. Okay, so I know that I check this area. Did I check this? What can I do? How do I like open the door? Oh, I forgot about this. Miss Bright, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story. What? No way, pal. I mean, sir. You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office around 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key has already been stolen at the time. Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Ashworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. I totally forgot about all that, but thanks to you, I remember now. You're right. It was around the very time that I realized the master key was missing. And? Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir. You pretended? Yeah, I used my house key and make it look like I was locking it up, sir. But in actuality, you never did relock the door then. Well, I thought about that maybe I could lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. Oh! Oh shit! Shit! Can I lock it up? This? There's a contradiction between reality and evidence, but what if Miss Bright said it's true, then why is this door locked tight? Huh, you know, you're right. Miss Bright, are you sure you didn't relock this door? I'm certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed himself that I didn't. Which means, what, sir? Shouldn't I lose this job too? Hope not. It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bright opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one. She opened a different door? How could he prove that it was that? There's an easy way to find out. After all we need to do is, we need to examine these. The print of the number plate, they will tell us all we need to know. Did I do it wrong? Oh shit, not this one. Shit! Instant noodle, hey! What is supposed to be a Jeremy Mr. Ashford? No. Is it not? Did he not? I'm pretty sure he swapped thing. Is it not? Maybe not yet. Wait, at the door, the master key? Oh wait, fuck, I fucked up. Wait, no, I fucked up. Hold on. I don't want to fuck up here, so... Wait, I know for sure it has to be the number plate swapped. But the doorknob has nothing though. The print on the doorknob. Oh, you meant this one. Oh, okay. Hey you, you pal, do us a favor and see what you can lift from this. So, what do you find out? There's no need for some belligerent, nostril flaring detective. Sir, I found only Mr. Portman and Mr. Faith's print on the doorknob. So only 2 persons' prints were found on this side. That's pretty decisive. Oh, I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain other person's print should have been on the knob as well. Don't you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked the doors are absent? You mean, yes, the door that Miss Bright opened could not have been this one, but a different one. What do we have here? Oro. What is this? Looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. I brought 3 pieces of evidence. Fly, just like what we talked about on the phone, to look at your outguess. I have to catch up to you later. Oh, that is from Portsmouth. Naruhodo. Wait, hold up, that's not important. I see the hoop, it's been shifted. No, get out. I see something right there. I see the hoop has been moved. What's this? What are you looking at? Oh hey, how about a game? That's okay, detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off. Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it's shifted when someone else made a seriously sweet slam dunk. The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I better take note of this. So, okay. Real, it's time to ball. Oh, we recovered anyway. Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely. Huh. How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. I think it's time that we had a little chat with the real culprit of this case. You know who the killer is? Who, Mr. Well, Mr. Ashworth. As long as my logic is sound, yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman. What? Mr. Portsman? I knew it. That's exactly my logic senses were telling me to. I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maggey for being the killer, sir. It is anything but logical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself. Come what may, it's time to knock on the truth's door. Okay, that's a nice sentence. It's 5 AM? God damn. Mr. Portsman, I finished processing the bloody letter, sir. Alright, let me take a gander and pass it here. Okay, looking good. You there, take good care of this. What the? Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe, end of the line for you, Mr. Portsman. We got you now. Call up your dog, Mr. Ashworth. Is this some kind of joke? No, it's no joke. We know, Mr. Jackus Portman, that you are the guilty party in this case. You must be pretty upset getting chased off your own room. I'll be mad too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of your way. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of the prosecutor doing his own job? I can see right through the unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl. Who would have thought it would come to this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. It really teaches me that I gotta stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know. You're done trying to play mind games with me because they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours is explaining yourself. Although that too will only dig your hole deeper. What the shit, bro? Either way, your game is up, bro. What the mountain, bro? You're getting freaky here. Well, aren't you full of yourself, even though you have yet to prove anything? Yeah, mouse you're getting freaky. I have no idea what sorts of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask, do you propose I unlock the door and got in here? Look, I just feel bad doing this to you, but I got work to do, so we're done here. Can I say it? Ashworth is a complicated man. Yes, his name already shows a lot of evidence that he's a complicated man. Sorry, but we're not finished yet. Boy, you are stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something. I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on. With evidence. Yeah. amount of evidence that points away from being the culprit? Alright, sure, tell me. Oh, and what pray tell kind of evidence are we talking about here? Jim was my partner, and you can't say that I had a motive for killing him. And that's it. That's not even an anthill, let alone a mountain. But as more than enough, wouldn't you agree? Might I recommend that you review the word evidence means? It doesn't change the fact that the evidence doesn't point to me as the killer. Guy's so fucking annoying. What the? Byrde. Unfortunately, I believe that I already shown how earlier. Your speculations mean nothing, and I insist that I could not gain access to your room. What should I do now? Should I raise an objection? You claim to have no way to open my door. However, is that really the honest truth? Aha, alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead, shoot. Very well then. I propose that you use this to open my door. I mean, the only thing is this, right? I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key, no less. Wait, hold on for a second. I never laid fingers on that key as you already know. Precisely. You were able to open my doors without lifting a single finger. Well, and maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right. You used your fingers to direct to this person to open my doors with the key. You had asked Miss Byrde to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I kinda forgot my keys at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste. But the room you had Miss Byrde open at that time was not your own, was it? What? Azeria, hi Lova! Welcome! You have quite the imagination. Well, why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure that I was opening the right door, sir. See, Miss Byrde had backed up my story. Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? Ha! And how do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example. That's right! They do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, he then used one other thing to give a strong impression. That the door that she was opening was yours and not, in fact, mine. What was that for? Room? Who? What? The basketball hoop, sir? It's quite particular fixture in any hallway, let alone the hallway in this building, which has been left it has left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to just sit outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. That's very true, sir. Because there's a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door that also had to be Mr. Portsman. There's been sign of that the hoops has been moved. Sit in front of my office, to be sure. I see. So that's how you throw suspicion off people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Oro? And they're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. No, you were not in there. So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he? Azeria, hello Eclipse, welcome! I appear as innocent as my jacket, and Miss Byrde is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. Hey! My jacket is not dirty, I'll have you know. I just washed it yesterday. Please calm down. Whereas I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here. Damn, how could you diss a girl like that, bro? You're not a gentleman. I know instantly which one it was, because he wasn't in his office, because the notes left there. Not content with framing people, he now accuses them of being dirty. What a dirty ass man. Are you playing against Ashraf? Yes, utter scum. He is an utter scum. That was a lie. What are we talking about here? How is that a lie? There's a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman. A note? It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you, and what were you doing? Ah! Shall I explain in full details for you? You're busy snooping around in my room, the very room that you had Miss Byrde open for you. That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have the very decisive evidence. No way! This is proof positive that you had Miss Byrde open the door for you. I had the door destined for Prince. My door? Ha! What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. Definitely not Miss Byrde's fingerprints. Her prints? What did it have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her print should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Further of all prints, all over the prints, all my office doorknobs have to be wiped off clean, and I can assume it's only Miss Byrde's fingerprint went on it. Don't you think it's time that you gave up your charade? We all know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me, and Detective Faye found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room which occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faye to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did, so you had to threaten me as you escaped. My question is, why did Mouse Edgewood not recognize his voice? As I said, when you have my gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. No, the music stopped! No! What's so funny, pal? Well, that looks like a stiff seriousness on his face and this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me is simply too much to bear. Jammer's over. There's just nothing like this else in the world. What? Mr. Edgewood just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already. And as I just said earlier, it's also circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknobs for prints. Well, I can readily confess that I wiped the doorknobs down well. I was a little obsessive compulsive, or OCD. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. And which why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my friend would be there. You made it up just now, right, didn't you? Furthermore, as the note that Jim left for me, do you know exactly when was that? For all we know, he could have left it up before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example. Are you saying that you failed to notice a note in your doorway? Hey, even a genius is failed at times. I was just probably too preoccupied with work-related matters, although that's no excuse. And I should flat out lie, there's no way you didn't notice a note that size. But you can't prove that, can you? Say something, Mr. Edgewood. Back me up here, sir. Portsman makes a good point. I'd have to prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Is Edgewood's story runs along with Phoenix's story? No, this is only on Mouse Edgewood's story, so this is like a side thing.
건슬이야, 건슬이야. 아직 기대그래가지고 아리가또. 이라샤이.
Airtight, you say? I only just realized that I had won when we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. Punch him, I'm punching! Yeah, he has a Steel Samurai figure as well. If memory serves you, you come back to the office around 2 AM, correct? And it was then you had an unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. And at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story is the perfect alibi. Well, how do you say this with do you really think that it was that perfect? I was reading that word in Japanese. Like you said, I don't care. Ask around all you like and you'll see it for yourself. Sir, yes sir, I'll go check on his alibi, sir. Be right back. I'm pretty sure he has something to prove it. So he has an alibi. Around 2 AM, sir. You see? All the evidence points to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradiction point in his alibi somewhere. Who's his alibi? You're correct, it was around 2 AM. Are you sure? It was really important to me that you're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then and making no mistake, it was 2. Oh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came to your office at 2. it is as you said, however. Yes, however, you are the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was a pitch black, so I couldn't actually see. Oh, come on now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here. Oh well, it doesn't matter if you can remember or not. It's only a matter that you ran into the culprit. Is at a certain time in Phoenix, right? Yeah, it's around a certain time. What the? It's kind of linked together, but like they're not really like I don't think you really see Phoenix right up here. It's like they're not the same as the Phoenix Wright games. So you paid the criminal affairs department a visit. Yup, right after I left the prosecutor's office, I headed straight for the precinct. Ask around, I'm sure the other detective will corroborate. What the? Okay. Well, we did go around asked to confirm your testimony. And it was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. A number of detectives said that they saw you around the time. See? So I have the perfect alibi. So that's the ace I have my sleeve. What the? Impossible, he actually does have the perfect alibi. What's wrong? Why the sudden look at your face? Can't you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we'll reach the end of the line and it's time to get off this crazy train. Yo there. Sir, please escort this young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Maggey! Detective Gumshoe! Say something! Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn this situation around. If only I have a clue, then I missed something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi. Could not have been this person. Who could it be? I need to calmly think about this through one more time again and with logic. Logic in matchwork. There have been 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life, and one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. The jacket? However, the murder weapons only show signs of it being fired once, meaning that it's entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I highly doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeves. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. The opposite of Phoenix where he bluffs away. Yeah, he bluffs his way. Supposing that there was yet another visitor tonight, that will also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder, so that it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different persons. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and then once again the other after the murder of our second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the only one pointed at my back. Mr. Portsmouth, it seemed that I had to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, so you finally come to your senses. Mr. Edgeworth! Sir, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I'd assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that had made it be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. A thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction? Because the door wasn't locked? Yeah. Not at all. It simply means that the killer was somebody else. And it means that it actually 2 culprits stole into my office tonight. What do you mean, 2? What game is this? This game is Ace Attorney Investigation. It follows on Miles Edgeworth's story instead of Phoenix Wright. It explains both how my shelf was disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsmouth tricked Miss Bright into gaining entry into my office. Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have actual proof, you know. If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsmouth. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsmouth was out to steal something from me, in which he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. So then, that will be the first. That will be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then, is when he was about to look somewhere else. who should have walked in but his own partner, Mr. Faith. But why did Mr. Faith come to your room, sir? He probably had business with Portsmouth, which is why he was probably in the area. But that was when he noticed some coming on from my office, would be my guess.
Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right?
And then it must be thought it was odd, so he came to the office to check it out. Correct, and as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsmouth, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsmouth was not merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then he killed him, silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsmouth wiped the gun down and left it behind as we made an exit. He could afford to do that because he also left a big dying message behind. He's such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Well, if things are as simple as that, then all would that be solved. But however, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it got complicated. There was another visitor, sir. Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsmouth left, the door to my office remains unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room to search through my shelf. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seemed the thief found their prize. The stolen zero file, right, sir? Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and then made their escape. The second bullet was fired during their brief encounter. So the shell's getting messed up twice, and the two bullets. It was all because two different persons were doing all those things at different times. Oh! Oh! Belcher! Let me just drink a water real quick. Hello Raiders! Hello Bell Chimes and BB! How is your girl at Apex stream? Welcome, welcome! I am Azeria, SpecialiteEN 2nd Gen, and part of EVE.EXE, same as BB as well. Azeria, yay! We're playing Ace Attorney Investigation. I was really hyped for this. I am so excited that I started like 10 minutes early. But how was your gorilla stream? How was your Apex session? Do you guys ranked up? Hello! Is this Phoenix Wright? No, this is Miles Edgeworth. There's no Phoenix Wright in this, so this is his rival, Miles Edgeworth. This is his side story, yes, I guess. I'm a win off diamond, I got EP. Oh no, do not play when you're like one win off diamond. Do not play when you're EP. Almost D4, you got this, easy. It's BB after all. But yes, we are playing Ace Attorney Investigation. Mind you, this is not Phoenix Wright story, the one that I think almost everyone knows. This is like a side story where we take part in, you know, the prosecutor's route instead. But yes, it happened sometime after the third game or something. I remember. Just before Apollo Justice, this whole game happened. I'm shooting out like 600 RP. Dang, you insane, girl. Can't wait to see you hit diamond. Yeah, she's gonna hit diamond ASAP. I gotta catch up too. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Hope you have a comfy time over here after from Apex. If it's late for you guys to head to bed, and for you guys want to stay up for DGen hours, I'm here to keep you company. We're here to resolve cases. Confronting. Yeah, that's the mainline series. This is like a side series. Yeah, for those who play the main game, this is like a side series, so you won't see the Phoenix right here. This is concentrating on Miles Edgeworth. So yes, we're currently almost at the end of the conclusion, I guess. The person that I met was just a thief and not in fact Mr. Fate's killer. Hello Digi! Welcome! How are you doing? Welcome! Are you doing good? We're just playing a bit of Ace Attorney Investigation. When does it happen in the timeline? So like before Apollo Justice, I think. They had like a whole timeline written on the official account, so you can check from that. Hello Akimitsu! Welcome! Welcome Well Chimes! Hope you have a comfy stay here! Off to sleep, have fun with the Zames area and everyone. Cool! Good night Miwu! Thank you for coming by! Otsu! Okay, now we know that the murder took place in the first culprit's room. Iggyari! Why didn't you want to fight? What's so funny, pal? Absolutely splendid! Your scenario explains everything. Of course it does. Mr. Escherl, after all. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. So the first 3 games said investigation, then was 7-year gap, and then Apollo Justice. Yeah, there you go. Supposing if, and then there's a big if theory is right. My throat's hurting, by the way. Hold on. Oh yeah, Maggey was a cop before that. It would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition that I was the first visitor. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let him get away with that, sir. But he has a point, and I have absolutely no proof of this. Don't say that, sir. I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggey. I'll do something if I must. You know something? I'll find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. And the person that you really met, which is a plain-old thief? Then why is the person not your main suspect, if that is your theory? Is it correct? Now, I'm gonna fire you. I'm gonna put my hands up, bro. We jamming, boys and girls. We jamming. That thief that you ran into should be your main suspect, wouldn't you say? They should be out here looking for that thief right now. They might be still nearby. Because they just shot him and they already killed someone. You're so right, yeah. I hate to repeat myself, but I already said I was already training in my room. The music slaps so good. The music slaps so good. When Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down in a criminal's affair. But I can't be expected to know everything that happened around here after I left. So you think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course, this isn't a time to be having that end discussion. I don't think it's all dead ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying, and I know he was here at the scene of the crime. And I just find a way to prove it. No, I was jamming. Let's jam more. I'm pretty sure it's gonna play again. Right? Play? Okay, there you go. What the? Actually, no, I wouldn't. But why not? That's elementary. The dying message, of course. Mr. Face Killer would clearly left those letters on the spined files, and it was after they were on there that the thief stole from them. You mean the zero files, right? And that's how we also know that the letters themselves were a setup, not from Mr. Freight. And the thief was a killer. Do you think they would try to undermine themselves? Maybe the killer just didn't think about that either? Yes, that must be it. Maybe that... just maybe. What the? And once I escaped, I highly doubt a thief would linger nearby. Welcome, crew! Welcome! Azeria, welcome, welcome! Well, you never know. Maybe they didn't get what they wanted after all. The Penny and Edgeworth themes are so classy. God, I love every Ace Attorney music. Oh, you talk like you know quite a bit about this thief. It's nothing like that. I don't know. I think what you're anything after all. I hate to repeat myself, but I already said it was a training in my room. When the Jim Curran evidence out down the criminal's affair. So I can't be expected to know what happened around after I still left. Was training in my room. Okay, this one I'm a bit confused, but I'm just like jamming out that I forgot what I was gonna answer. My god. Okay, I don't think it's this. I had to repeat myself, but I already said I was in training in my room. But then he said... And then when you can deliver evidence to me, I was found at criminals. That makes sense, I know. That's lying, okay. So I have to prove that he is here. So definitely the door one. So play this on my phone, one of those Android things. Oh, that's nice! I'm glad you have fun with it. So I was training in my room? So, okay, so what he's saying that when Jim came to deliver the evidence, he was down at the criminal office, so it doesn't have to, it's not the note for sure. Training in your room. Which one is it? I don't wish. There's the doors open this door, but the points are not found. I need help for this one actually. Which one is it? It's definitely not this one. It has to be on this. Training what? What are you training? Oh shit, hold on. Wait, I pressed the wrong one. I didn't meant to press the button. I didn't meant to press the button. No, I'll take it. I'll take it. Fuck, I'll take it. Okay, I'll press this one as well. What the? According to Mr. Faye's note, hold it. I just thought we already cleared that up. Didn't we said that Jim left a note for me in early evening? FBS already proved that he left it in different timings, say before that he was murdered. I don't have any, no. You see, so I insist again that it was in my office at the entire time. What the? Friend, we're not backseating. Shadow's behaving a lot of backseating. That's cool. Yeah. If I need help, I'll definitely ask you guys. But if I don't need help, I appreciate it if no one spoils me anything. But Chad is behaving really, really well. I'm so glad there's like Ace Attorney fans here, so you guys can help me out. But it's because like he's tired and he's going to take a quick nap. You know how sofas in the hallways, he likes to sleep with those. It's one of those habits. And what are the evidence he brought? There were things related to yesterday's case. Just two items, the gun and the pendant. Interesting. This piece of testimony seems to crucial to the list. Perhaps. Ah, I knew it. Two item 8. Okay, there we go. What the? Probably can confuse together. No, I'm pretty sure there's people who know what's going on. Yes, this gun, which had the murder weapon. And there was a pendant, which belonged to the victim. And why were you taking them to the criminal's affair? There was something in the past case file that I wanted to compare this to with. After all, this has nothing to do with the case right now. Anyways, I believe you find a long paper trail that I leave to be a satisfaction. This will be matching what detective gumshoe found. But I can't be expected to know what happened around here. What pendant? Can I see the pendant? I can't see the pendant! What the? I can't expect you to know, can I? Nope, but I can guess you can expect me to take a guess based on logical deductions. Oh, then I just see you deduce. She waited for me to leave and then stole the master key. For the purpose of sneaking into your room, of course. And that's when Mr. Bright called him right-handed, the murder card. And that's all exactly as I laid out earlier. It has to be this, right? No? We got two items, a gun and a pendant, that are related to yesterday's case. A gun? What gun? There's three, no? Only two pieces. I believe the proper phrase is, you fail. Excuse me? You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Forces, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me. What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read carefully. Telemeasurer! Ah, it said that Mr. Faye was bringing 3 pieces. Yes, and it's the victim's real-time message to you, Mr. Portsman. I can't believe to get tripped by substantial arithmetic. Where is the missing piece of evidence? You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gunshreek, you don't have to say it, sir. I'll pop the guy down from head to toe. Don't come any closer, I'm warning you. This is all part of the investigation, pal, so don't even think about stopping me. Get him, Edge Boy. No! Hey, what's this? You had this on him, sir. Despite what you said, it could have appeared that you could have something to hide. But why would you hide something like that? There's only one reasoning why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as a real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For this section of the tape, you will drive the last nail onto his coffin. Oh! Ah, that's blood, isn't it? Investigation title draw? Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh. You mean this might be Detective Fate's blood? No! No! You got it all wrong! No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us you have received evidence from the victim earlier. Now will you tell us when and how the victim's blood found its way onto the video? Yeah, it's totally suspicious! Was it all in the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him? You know very well there's no way to prove that. Not even if you examine this tape for fingerprints? If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones here would have belonged to the murderers, you and Mr. Faith. No, impossible! He ate the... He ate his own medal. Shindo? He died? Eh? Mr. Portsmouth has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir. That bottle probably chocolate. He's just gonna poop out the goat one day. How long though? Very good. And the result we got back from the lab text on the tape turned out to be the real solid, sir. The blood work came back and it's definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. As a bonus, they were also able to lift off Mr. Faith's fingerprint as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skill outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It was nothing. I was just sorry that you got caught up in the murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. What a gentleman. Oh, it's nothing really. Compared to what I've been through, I mean... Consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and a murder at this time, sir. It'll only be the hold-up or hostage situation. I'll bet throwing my hands in the air. I think I'm really finally rising up from the goddess of misfortune to an unlucky person. Something tells me that we should have hired a different person for security details. Only... You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsmouth really was one corrupt prosecutor. And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, I heard that there was a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors how some of the evidence he uses for it, sir. Forged evidence, huh? And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons. Oh, that guy is a complete disgrace to the entire profession! We never did get around to asking what his reason was breaking into my office. Yeah, and whenever we got to near the topic, he just clammed up. Although I can pretty certain that it was to steal something. It's just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved in that things. Oh, well. With Mr. Portsmouth not willing to divulge anything, it certainly leads credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard last of this. Huh? Then Mr. Portsmouth isn't a bad guy? I didn't say that, but rather, there's still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance of this piece of evidence. The person who stole this file, the other villain that night. Yeah, I wonder who was it. Now what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who was in the world that who was it that held up the gunpoint? Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Yes, I came across this while processing your office earlier, sir. A calling card from the Phantom Thief. Sorry, wrong game. What was it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there? It's not just any bird. It's the mark of the raven. A tree-legged raven. Maybe you should know what this means, detective. Oh, and it's about that thing, isn't it? That great thief that everyone was talking about. Yes, it was the mark of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Under the mark of the legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is noble to the end, a modern Robin Hood. It's Phoenix Riot, people! It's Phoenix Riot! Look at that hair, bruh! Labeled mysterious and phantom light, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Though we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know its target. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts.
thief is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once the target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen cooperation is infiltrated without the target even noticing. Some days later, the evidence was found sent to the mass media, along with a single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagara's last appearance. Side series Phantom Thief Attorney Ace, Attorney Phoenix Wright, goddamn. Hey, Mr. Edward, look, something's written on the back. Yeah, Phoenix Wright is like he's part of the Phantom Thief now. The person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu organization. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't just say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded and by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. 2 days ago. The end? Ori? Kokode? That's it? It's only been 1 hour 54 minutes, bro. I thought there was more. Hey, I thought there was more. No flashback? Probably in the second case, I think. Guitar complete! Hey! I thought the first episode was... Oh, shit! Oh, Francis... What's your name? Friend something? I don't know. You know, we have time. Might as well. First case length? Credits, bro. I thought there were gonna be more than that. That's why I started earlier. Alright, scan. I was reading the objections so I can say it too. They did say objection quite a few times, actually. Francisca, right? With a C, is it? The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Here's the flashback. Here's the flashback. My eyes, my eyes. 2 days earlier. I died. What? Oh, that's why. Oh, this case! I remember the airplane. Goyo. Yes, everything that began high up, 9,000 feet in the sky, to be precise. Yeah, I remember this! Wait. Thank you for flying Goyo's airline. What the fuck? We're currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten. I can't talk in their seat, it's so loud! Flight 390, first floor lounge. I'm alive. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? SPTS is gonna strike a whole ass hotel in the plate. 6:13, and if go for 10 minutes, slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts. I'm fucking talking like a robot because how slow the text is. Family, I'm less comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. What? You just dropped your... What's this? A travel wallet? But it's not mine. Why does someone else's travel wallet end up in my pocket? My head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to the attendant. No, don't hold it! Don't earthquake that turbulence to an elevator. What? What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitated. It was when I was still but a young child. Oh, his PTSD when he was like... I was caught out in the murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. And then he opens the door. A dead body falls. Oh shit, really? What in the world happened? Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. He's dead! No shit, Sherlock. Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? You murderer!
Of course. Yeah, there we go. This is the actual first case where he gets fucking framed.
No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me.
There we go. This is the case you get framed. I'm wondering where every main character at least has to get framed at least one time.
Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today. Rhoda Teneiro. 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 Tenenだよね. Rhonda Teneiro. Unfortunately, we had just a minor accident on this flight.
An accident on Trisla's stupid. Caught a glimpse of what it was a murder.
What? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make sure scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we're out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you remain in your seat. Remain seated.
But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off.
Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We've already apprehended the culprit.
Me? What about the guy missing in the seat?
I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor and I assure you I'm not the killer.
Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I'm not the killer. I am simply found the body.
So you say, however. I am assured that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant.
Well then, get fired then!
Oh, is that right? I know what I saw. And there's even a strong incriminating evidence to back me up.
Bro, get your ass fired, bro! What do you mean? You swear on your profession, you're gonna get fired after this.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about? We already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I am very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned about mine and your direction is going.
I'm not just about to sit idly while getting accused of murder.
Miss Teneiro.
Yes. I was just wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance to do what? A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse the passenger of such grave criminal crime without allowing him a proper defense. Can a professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you only look to be more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I do not have the time to deal with you at all day, so please make it quick.
She's cute.
She's cute.
Of course, as you wish.
Good. Very well then. Let's get started.
What if she's the murderer?
I know for a fact that I can kill the man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeves. But I'm certain it doesn't fit well how crimes really occurred. I sure to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Well, you get fired. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping from the murder weapon. So if you please cooperate with turning you over as soon as we land.
You mean the fucking travel wallet, bro? How the fuck does that kill a human? That's it? That's her evidence?
I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's really hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Man, if you think a wallet can kill a man, you're dead wrong.
What the?
Oh shit, wrong one. Wait. Alright, doesn't work. Yes, what do you see in front of the elevator? That's what I was about to tell you, Mr. Edgeworth. Framed by the elevator doors, bathed in the lights coming from within. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping from the murder weapon. Alright, go on, tell me what's the murder weapon then. The murder weapon dripping blood. Really now? I swear it was a grisly sin I saw before me. Thank goodness I wasn't the passenger who saw, although we was quite panicked by now. That's a recall, you quite panicked yourself at the time. Excuse me? You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder. Nonsense! Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed a murder scene and now I'm listening to the defense because that's all with a smile. Apparently you also like a smile on your face.
murder weapon is like that thing, right? What is it? Okay. By mistake shines like silver. It has to be the murder weapon. This one. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Whoops. Mr. Teneiro. Teneiro. What's it done yelling all of a sudden? Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Teneiro, you say that you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct? Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. That's right, tell her. But what? I'd like to redirect your attention to this. Do you know what this is? It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks like a big and bulky. Thing that you saw me holding when I discovered a dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Mr. Teneiro. What? Impossible! No. Do you think that I'm still the killer, that I kill him with the travel wallet? But I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did! As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if it was his own kind to take a whiff, I think you agree that's only grape juice. Then... That's right, you missed the grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood doesn't, in fact, exist. No! There, that should clear up all the pesky accusations. What the? Wait just a second. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand you show me the what's inside, please. She's trembling and tackling the please at the end. Sounds like I got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light. No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the content of the wallet for myself. It's gonna be me, isn't it? This is a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Teneiro, would you be kind to open the wallet and check its content for me? Alright. I usually don't pry into the passenger's belongings, but I have no choice here. Grape juice. Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, if I lied to drop the juice, however, I didn't do it out of ill intentions. Now, how do I open this? Oh, here it is. It seems that this passport is all that's in here. Republic of Virginia. As you see, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet the murder weapon argument moot. Hello, Jackman. Dang works. Not stop sneezing. No. Is it too cold? Get yourself warm. Drink some warm water. Welcome. You're just so desperate to pin in an edgy boy. Yeah. Please hear me out, Mr. Ashworth. What is it now? Well, I was wondering whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is... Wait, his name is... What now? This travel wallet belongs to Mr. EVE.EXE Hicks? What the fuck does that mean? What's the pun of that? What pun is it? Which makes it the victim's property. That's not the air conditioning, but the air conditioning. It's not the cold, but air conditioning needs a lot. Time to turn off the air conditioning, turn on the fan. More like he needs some proper nutrition. He does look like he needs some proper nutrition. How dare you? You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. I hope that sneeze stops soon. Yeah, I hope it stops soon, so. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. Are you gonna put your hands up? Put your fighting hands up, bitch! As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with Val deed. Something I'm thinking about me, I'm sure. Like this lady here, she's gonna accuse you of being the murderer. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? It's a fucking travel wallet. It's a fucking travel wallet. What money is there? Even though I didn't have the murder weapon, you still suspect me, I see. I will fight you right here, right now. Put them up. Yeah, that's me right there. Like, who this girl like accusing me with no concrete evidence, girl? I just noticed her ponytails are cute. Oh yeah, what the heck? How do you make it into cubes? How can I turn just a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
No, girl.
As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the policy. I find it hard to believe to sell, but your motive was very simple. You're out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? That wasn't there no money?
No, I don't want to see the passport.
There's no money whatsoever inside his wallet.
There's no money, bruh. Can I present that?
Through your bank account, my bank account is 0, bruh.
What the?
Very essential kind of fashion indeed.
Yo, imagine the amount of effort you have to do to like get your hair like that.
Sorry to say that I wouldn't usually, but it must be said. I never thought I'd see the day, but here I'm calling a passenger a thief. Maybe I should put on a serious face and say it more directly. I believe you removed the wallet from the victim's personage.
It really doesn't matter how you phrase it. What I'd like to know is why you think I stole Mr. Hicks' wallet.
Taylor was like, apparently Taylor was like in this game where I tend to see whether you really like her or not. I don't know. I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tornado.
But what is it now?
Miss Tornado, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passport.
Ah!
If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet?
But that's right, you, Mr. Edgeworth.
You don't know it was empty when you stole it. You would like to think that, but it's not possible. What do you mean that it's not possible? There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with.
Oh, and what makes you so sure?
How can I be sure that the killer knew that his wallet was empty from the get-go? How am I sure that... Friendship with Ashford, but I'm not gonna lie.
This too?
The flight attendant? How can I assure her that the killer knew that the empty was... Okay, the killer knew that it was empty from the get-go.
What's the pamphlet? It just shows the timing of the meals and drinks. I'm thinking like 6 a.m. right? 6 a.m. You see that 6 a.m. I'm assuming the purple blocks are like when the timing for like the meals are. So if he died, so probably he went to get his meal first and then he died after 6:15. So afterwards, I'm feeling that when they ask about the timing, it has to do with the pamphlet. If you recall the crime scene, I mean that the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evidenced by the bill and the cards strewn around this inside of the elevator. His final meal, what was it? I want to know too. Yo, your final meal is an airport meal? Oh no. I think you come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell out during the struggle, and that was when it contained to empty on the floor of the elevator. I thought that the killer could have missed such an occurrence. Then you're saying, yes, according to your supposition, that if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. And since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, it renders your argument of theft completely invalid. This hiding was cold heart murder! Forgive me, please! That's right. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying that the attendant's wrong? So the guy isn't a killer? Eh, don't believe it, everyone. This is a trick! Will you all please be quiet? Miss Tornado. Yes, you lost your crew when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for a murder weapon. I take no offense if you thought that I was a killer. Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you for releasing me. The way the transition thought I got sent to the light room. What the fuck? What is it now? Blah 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 blah. Miss Tornado, if you please translate, I will be much obliged. It sounds like Virginian, but I don't understand any of it. Me man speaking in shapes. I said he's giving me the runabout. Manto, I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well. See, you attendant. Yes, sir. I want this person to be under arrest
until we arrive at the airport. He's stroking his fucking statue, bro. Damn, Italian sounds like that. That is a Brazilian though. I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you. Damn, he's stroking. His hair looks like spaghetti. It does. No, like, what is it? Curly fries? Please, I'd like to hear why you will not hear me held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you waste my time? You were the one stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend at least even one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. And so, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English. What accent should I give him? I don't even know. I should hope that I'm not momentarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zinc LeBlanc II. I am very wealthy man in Virginia. I'm fucking giving him the Russia effects. Should I even have a message for him? Hi, Lee Hunter. Hello. Consider, I'm doing good. I have to thank Ace Attorney. But I'm not the ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer. A rich seller of beauty. Should I give it a Russian accent or something? I don't know. Mr. LeBlanc, what do you mean just now? Virgin Russia, same thing. Yeah. Pardon? Pardon? When you said about the Mr. Ashworth was giving it the runabout, I have to explain. Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, well, yet you continue to flatter on. Okay, geography is not my thing. I don't know where Virginia is. I don't even know is it Russia or not. I saw it, and yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator, going down to the lounge. It's exactly at 6 o'clock. Is that 15 minutes? And what was the significance of the time? At 6, he said. Wait, you mean you saw he at 6? Ah, but what's the matter, Mrs. Edgeworth? He understands, I see. In Russia, just giving an Russian accent. Oh, okay. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body? Well, it was after a patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15. Ah! Hicks was his name, was it? And I say Hicks was killer in 15 minutes time span. And the only person in the lounge at the time was this prosecutor. Yes? Why did he point like that? 하우가가 아까스기요? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Me too, I was watching the movie and enjoying this fine glass of grape juice. I was eating, I still haven't finished, see? Bro, that's a huge ass steak! Oh my, hey, I want me some of that steak, bro. Look at that steak! Look at that steak, bro! Yo, shush! Yo, and that parfait too, and the baguette. Yo, we got a whole dinner, like a lunch or something. Steak. Yo, I want me that steak. Yo, I want that steak, bro. Yeah, I want that steak too. Some thick steak. The other passengers have the alibi, and you have no problems with them, I suppose. No compliant. I see. Not a single word against this, right? No way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Looks like a 1950s cartoon character. LeBlanc, he does actually. Now that I think about it. Stop stroking your fucking statue, bro. Oh, you say, but you have what you said, the evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you're quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony. Of course, I was looking at the man the whole time. He was playing with the annoying little small machine the whole time. Anyway, okay, good night, Darkaru! Machine? That's what you call people in English, right? Oh, right. It was making me crazy with the click, click, click. From what the description, it sounds like some sort of smart computer. I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I was saying that I did see him playing I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. The statue gets messy if it doesn't stroke it. I'm throwing it out the airplane. A simple cell phone, a laptop organizer I can see, but it's kind of low budget. I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw, but I gave him a different accent. Miss Tornado. Yes, I was wondering if I could be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? As you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce a real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English. As fox guarding the hen house, I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Miss Tornado, if you just wait until we arrive. There is a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. Good night! I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say. Ah, this should not be approved. Please, Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back. Chiran! You're not planning to erase evidence while you're doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ah, we'll see. I talked to you, my friend. Oh, she's so fast. Mr. Ashworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene. What? Unbelievable. I'm in your debt, Miss Tornado. However, there is one condition. I'm to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural that I'm a suspect in this case. Grr. I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Ashworth's every move. I hope that this reassurance enough there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Ashworth, shall we proceed? If you like my help with anything, please feel free to press Y to talk. It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. No. 7:26 a.m. Oh, it's morning. You're eating steak? Just a huge ass steak in the morning? The one with the one old Lincoln Zelda Catherine. No, I see what you mean. Actually, I think I've seen it before. I want to thank you for your help back then, Miss Tornado. It was nothing. Average breakfast? Yo, if that's your average breakfast, what the fuck is your dinner and your lunch, man? It was nothing. She thanked the captain for granting you permission. I want to have that as my breakfast. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still do not trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota. I see. I will bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you're not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you return to your seat at the time. So my time runs out at his and crew's discretion, does it? I have to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide a ward? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. For business and economic class, no one can move between those two classes first class without a staff keycard. And we found no records of a keycard getting used at a time, which means that I have a first-class killer on my hand. At least I know that much for sure. I'll get straight to bed after the breakfast. I would too. And one other thing. Azeria! Hello, Nian! Welcome! Another has been allowed near the crime scene since the murder was discovered either? Alright, so let's start from the right side. Okay, never mind. I don't even get to move. Now then, let's get started. But where should we start from? Before I heard about Italian, who's the talent in this game? I don't know actually. Let's start out Mr. LeBlanc's statement. The crime occurred at 6 AM and 6:15. Between that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, I did not kill Mr. Hicks, and I think the killer was around somewhere. Would you believe that what you say is true? Then yes. The first order of business with to gather information is to win your trust. There's a still great drift in front of the elevator. Oh, the footsteps! Aha! What is it, Mr. Ashworth? I found some very important evidence. Where's the important piece of evidence in this scene? Footsteps! How do I say it? What's that? It's a little smudge, but I think we can agree that a set of footprints. So you think, yes, those belong to our killer. Well then maybe we should check the shoe size of everyone in the first class. I don't think that will be any help with us. Unfortunately, the footprints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see. Oh, you're Italian? Ah, I see. What is this purple thing, bruh? What floor does an elevator service? Only the first and second. Though we can also go down to the cargo hold. Is this the first case? Oh, this is the second case. The first case was the one that took place in his Mouse Ashworth's office, the other prosecutor. So yeah, we really did that in 2 hours, which was really fast, I would say. What happened to the victim's footprint? He stepped on and fell over and died. How the fuck did he die outside? Yeah, that's so weird. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicion. Okay, he says that like every single time. What is this sinister looking figure on the floor here? Everyone's kinda crazy. Oh, that's the piggy bank from our company's mascot, Mr. Captain Ugo. Captain Ugo. It's one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell in our in-flight store shop. The bank is a limited edition, so popular that we go down to the last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shredder to the store is closed at the moment. When it was open, the whole flight island to Mr. Hicks' body was discovered. Oh. Money! Money was thrown on the floor of the elevator. I would guess that it was all Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point. Okay, nothing. Something is missing from the picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Can I not see his like head? When they fall in his flight, so Mr. Hicks is really dead? Yes. Chairman, although I can follow her for a stab when there's a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. She's so dumb. I can't rule that out. It's true. I found the back of Mr. Hicks' head. This would be the cause of the death. Okay, so then we gotta have our logic instantly. Even his glasses are broken. Okay, so there's nothing else here. Description of the soul of the shoot. Okay, we ruled it out that he didn't walk over the grave shoes. There we go, yeah. It's not the theory that you had. Nuh-uh. Okay, there's nothing else. So the first logic that I can do. Damn, I'll find new evidence to refute that. Okay. A statue with a blood on it lying next to the body of the man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. Ashworth, I think I figured something out. Yes, what is it? The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head. Well, aren't you deserving of the Master of the Obvious title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Ashworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating? It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of anything other connection. Why is your eyes twitching? Perhaps the Master of Olivia's would be more befitting. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he escaped afterwards, down below. Okay, the clouds will tell me nothing. Mr. Ashworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds. Is that so? Tell me, what do you suppose I said to them? I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation. The clouds, they do tell me nothing. This bottle and glasses might have been broken by the turbulence. Killer jump out the window from like 9,000 feet in the sky. God damn. We got a parachute. There's quite a bit of broken glasses here. Be careful when passing through the area. Thank you so much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter kind of kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions that I have about you. It wasn't. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. Tsundere. This door leads to the flight attendant's room. Please understand, it's off limits to unauthorized personnel. The room is giving up the scent of a woman's perfume. One would think the perfume would smell great, however, to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies between this door. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. What the heck? The grand piano? I don't think the piano has anything. He doesn't love his own perfume too much. He does. I was gonna say he's not interested in the woman's perfume because he likes the guy's perfume. Maybe he likes his own perfume. Maybe he likes, like, you know, Phoenix Wright's perfume. Okay. Blush. SIGEX from SIGEX. No! Phoenix Wright is in here, no! SIGEX. He might look like but the chair was extremely valuable. Wait, hold up! Wait, I have to think about it. Look at the here lies you go huge. You go huge. The fans rigs for real. No, it's real. Fuck. I mean, the original was the most fanfic series. Yeah, that's true. They have so much fanfics. I didn't really see it, but I heard about it. It looks like an octopus now that I looked at it. Okay, this is the shop. So the in-flight shop. I'm pretty sure they're there. No. Okay, anything else that I am missing? It's the bronze statue of the founder of Goyo Airlines. You wanna see him in the 80s?
There's no difference, bro. Like the one on the left on the 40 and the one on the right is 80. What's the difference? Oh, no, wait. The left is 80. The right is 40, I think. This one has hair behind him. This is a bronze statue? Pretty back shots from Apex founders, alright. By a landslide? Oh, I'm not done with it here. Okay. Is something I'm missing? Some kind of blood on the corners. Could it be a piggy bank with a rubber weapon? Okay. How's that piggy bank? Where do you? Is all the coins here? Oh. I suppose it's where you insert your coins. What to say for a piggy bank? It's made rather well. So well infected. I'm not sure whether they take out. Yeah, where's the way to take out your money, bro? Might I say the funniest partner for a ride? Yo, she pisses me off sometimes. Why is she always caught and like kidnapped and something? My friends think it's acceptable to spend 2 words together and call it a day. Go you. Or is it go you or is it go yo? I assume it's just a Japanese like. Is there anything I'm missing here or like? Maybe this too? Get the money, I'm not the funny of. True, there wasn't anyone else at the launch other than myself right before the turbulence. Whether the killer was in the elevator along with the victim is a different story. If I only can prove the elevator... don't think I can prove. You know, EVE.EXE Gumshoe crazy fanfics with that legend cottage core life in the city? Well, let's start off our fanfic today. Any fanfics maker? Oh, sorry, whoops. Is there anything I'm missing here? Okay, so we know that there's blood behind him. Oh, there's a note here. There's something sticking out of his pocket. What doesn't mind if I take a look at what's inside? It's a picture. It looks like it was taken inside of a building somewhere. That's it. So is someone connected to any of the evidence I hold? This crime scene completely contradicts this piece of evidence. Oh, I'm wrong. What? No? Sure, this works. Sure, against Edgy Boy being the same. Yeah, I think Edgeworth could be like both sides. Oh, his phone.
What up?
Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine. Ahem, his cell phone is Tornado. So I guess that has not. I guess because it's not here. Yes, I think we can safely deduce the killer took it. Can I talk to you? Miss Tornado, I would like to ask you about investigating the lounge. Tornado.
Tornado. I feel that it means like just like she just spaced out. Tornado. What's the word again? She's at my own pace, like her head's in the cloud or something. Something like that? What's the word for it? Like she's just, her head's always in the cloud or she's like innocent or whatever. We kind of a message or very grateful. I understand you're still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts on you. Flight attendant, workplay, head in the clouds. Yeah, something like that. She's oblivious, I guess.
Heads in the cloud. Yeah. Yes, verily. Yeah, pinky swear that you do on your honor, a professional prosecutor. Not the Nokia. Yo, the Nokia, bro. But then my honor as a man still is diminishing. Notice anything. You notice anything? What's happening? Whose footprints are that's next to the elevator? I say the killer, wouldn't you say? Even if they aren't, I'm sure they have a vital clue to solve in this case. Oh, maybe there's other clues waiting to be found in the other places. Come on now, Mr. Ashworth, let's find them together. Or word of advice, nobody likes a credit thief, so stop stealing my lines. I was wondering if you noticed anything about the... Can I have a notice of sad atmosphere in here? What? That it? I say, robbing the poor man after bludgeoning him to death. Talk about robbing in the cell. I can't forgive someone who do this to a passenger of mine. I swear a professional flight attendant that I will capture this culprit with my own hands. And I promise as a prosecutor to solve this case with logic and deduction. Apparently name Japan told her what? Ichiru Konomichi. Ichiru Konomichi, which is narrow because she's narrow-minded. Oh my god! Yeah, Ichiru Konomichi. Konomichi is like this road, and Ichiru is like Ichi is like one, right? Ichiru, so one road. So it's like it means like narrow-minded. I see why. Oh shit! No! Hold on! I didn't save yet. Ichiru Konomichi. Yeah, they always like to change the thing. We gotta always use the scummy tactic save, even though I know the answers. I have it! I'm sorry, I don't quite understand, Mr. Ashworth. I can prove that someone else other than myself was here around at the time of the murder. What? Really? Yes, and it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice of this case. The footstep here confessed to me the very fact. Someone else exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean that a second person. But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hick himself? Ah, but if you take a closer look at our victim's shoe, you can see the soles are spotless. Which means Mr. Hick wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it was quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Kanero is onto something. No, me! I was the one who found it. She did nothing! What's going on over there? What is this? LeBlanc? Leaf, bugs, fish, goats, something, leaves, exclamation mark, key, scissors, leaf, something, light bulb, kneeling down, oh my god, ORZ, key, something, leaf, exclamation mark. Oh my god, I'm not good. ORZ, key, fish, human on heads, I'm gonna say that's a 3, ... I, Hadouken, scissors, something, arrow, ... Unforgivable. This is unforgivable. Kamehameha. It was like the Kamehameha, the Hadouken. I can't remember which one was it. Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late. It's the same level as bad as if the plane arrived late. The movie is... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time. What is the matter, Miss LeBlanc? Hadouken is crazy. I was like reading off my head. I was like, no, this is not Hadouken, but let's go with it. There's no emergency. Please return to your seat, sir. Do not tell me what to do. I do not need to sit down. Oh, Mr. Prosecutor, do you prove that you're not innocent yet? I think just casually dropping in a Hadouken in a sentence like that. If you like, I'll just prove my innocence to you right now. Oh, we're gonna fight him now. Alright, put up your fighting hands, bruh. Are you saying that my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken. You're merely the fact there's a room for doubt. I'd be more honored if you could at least tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, suit yourself. Bro, you gotta stop pointing your hands like me. Like that. What I saw. I am certain that I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes in the lounge, yes? And then you, the only person in that lounge at the time, must be the criminal. We could talk to that cute girl instead. I want to, but like, they didn't allow me. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense, but after all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Howdy, do I look like a man who's having time to wait for you? You look like a man who's like, no, you can't wait. Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyways, I'm gonna find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Yo, chill. What are those swirly things on your necklace?
I answered that I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator. That's when he deleted the lookout for the trail. The body was discovered 15 minutes after the launch. Yes, and then you the only person in the launch. Okay, so I need to press this guy for sure, because there's nothing for me to present for him.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the other lady, bro.
What the?
He has poise. Yes, he is very calm, very demure, very mindful. Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside the elevator at that time? Of course, I saw what was inside. And you're sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes, the only person that was inside was Mr. Hicks, man.
Why does Sunny go like American?
This last outburst is a little bit too important to let go. So considerate, so little cutesy.
What the?
Was he really alone? Of course, I will bet even 1 cent.
But bet bigger than that, bro.
Even a cheap testimony. But even that's how you want to play it, then I'll happily take your 1 cent. Wait. Mr. LeBlanc, what is it? There is very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, at the spilled grape juice. Yes, and you admit to spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the one that led from within the elevator out to the launch itself. It's evident that proves that somehow other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. Oof! There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
I'm not gonna read that whole thing out, bro.
Can you please translate for us?
She's so dead looking!
No way, this is totally impossible. I guess that's what he said.
No way, that is totally impossible! I know there is no other person in there. I saw with my own eye!
Is it? If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I suppose he's right. She doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does that mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more. Will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
He's constipated, bro. He's constipated.
Street ass fighter combo, surely. I was very upset when the Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking all time, over and over again. I happened to follow the man with my eyes when he passed by me. And I clearly saw the elevator he was entering. And I saw there was no one else inside. No one! Top tier voice acting. My throat is hurting.
Hey, the symbols on the wall. That's what he said!
Mr. LeBlanc, if you could please calm down. What? There you have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? Ah, no, not at all. Please forget what I said. Anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't seem to let this testimony stand as a truth. Deadpan girl is funny. Let her translate! Let her translate! He tries to look like he's here for the paycheck and sick and tired of conflict.
She looks like she's having fun, actually.
What the?
So, are you still upset now? I'm always upset. The only time I'm not is I have a piece of art in my hand. That surprisingly is enough to believe about him. Was even more suspicious when Mr. Hicks walks by me. I was checking the time over and over again.
What the?
Why were you always so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening. Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time and money. You understand the point. Movie? Is he talking about the Flashlight one that's on the mention of the magazine?
It doesn't even stop there.
They're supposed to show license, love, and laugh, mime, and murder. I cannot see the movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I look forward greatly to that movie. You went on the plane just to watch a movie on the airplane? I checked my pocket watch so whenever possible I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came aboard. So my watch is not wrong, it matched the schedule. The movie was still late, very, very late. Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask a little more about it, if it's alright. The movie I wanted to see was not started, but I checked my pocket watch many times. So this movie you mentioned is the one listed in Sky Magazine. Yes. I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Mind and Murder. Miss Tornado, was this movie shown on the flight? Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time. Isn't it possible that you simply slept through it by accident? Nonsense, you doubt me? Yes. No. Stop pointing me at like that. Yeah, stop pointing at me at like that! How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see? I checked my pocket with a great number of times. That much I know for sure. When watch is set to the destination time, I will set it to when I'm bored. You're sure about what you testified, Mr. LeBlanc? Of course, I am a busy man, very immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch. I see, so that was a very valuable statement that you have just made. Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me. That is alright. I require is this piece of testimony. Well, when he passed by me and I saw clearly in the elevator. It has to be this. Right? I wish I didn't mind that on the plane. It corresponds to our departure time zones. Movie was at 6. Oh yeah, what time is the plane timetable set to? What time zone is it? It's set to the departure time zone. Destinations. Mr. LeBlanc, you said that this now in your testimony. I haven't set my pocket watch to the destination when I come on board. Now, if your pocket watch has been set to our destination time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. And yes, and the correct time is worth 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe that the Sky Magazine clocks on this flight runs in accordance with the time of our departure time zone, of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Tornado, to confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now? Well, we made short stop at transfer point. Right, it was in the small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we're still running Virginian time. What? The time difference between Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch will be out of sync with the schedule. What? Further, with your analog watch set to our destination time, it would appear that you're running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight onboard clocks. His face. I remember love that face. You like this face? It also changed everything about your testimony, and that you can bet 1 million cents on that. Like the information you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 AM. He's like getting blown by a by 1 million cents. Did you clear all the remaining accusations? So this is basically the right into time frame for the time of death, right? He fucking, it's like the fucking window of the airplane just opened and all the wind just blew in his face. You know, he goes skydiving. Because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 AM. The girl was sleeping. It means that the time of the death could have been anywhere about 3 to 6:15 AM. The question is now, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time and what was he doing? I got something to say. And you are? Yeah, I'm Cammy Millie. Cammy Melee or Millie? Melee? I'm just got Cammy Melee. I'm a flight attendant. What is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting on his seat at 5 AM, you know? What? Can you be so sure at the time? Oh right, he pushed his call button when we were back at the transfer point. Ah, the stop when we made for refueling cargo transfer in Zhengfa, remember? Yes, it was from 4 to 5 AM according to our clocks. She kind of hot, Piper coded. She's so Piper coded and Hoshino from like Blue Archive coded. And during that time, did any other passenger leave or did anyone new once board the flight? In fact, I know cosplay. This seems a little. Maybe she's on her own pace, but goddamn. Maybe she's both. Not a single person got off or on in Zhengfa. What about the flight crew? The few that were handling the cargo transfer might have been temporarily gotten off and off, but eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came onto the plane. Should they like smell like eh. So we can assume that no one left and got on the initial takeoff. Interesting, we should keep that in mind. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. EVE.EXE was in his seat when I took off again at 5 AM. Alright, that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 AM. Oh, okay, now that what time did you come down to the lodge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhengfa. Ah! Yo! You were in there the whole time from 5, yes? And then you were the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really in here the lounge whole entire time from 5 AM onwards? We're put on cab. Mall? Oh yeah, that's true. But then how do we explain the footprint? It's then not obvious. This man waited for Mr. Hicks in this lounge, waited to kill him, and then he put the corpse in the elevator. It's when the turbulence happens. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what the time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. This entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Miss Lava? Do you have any idea? I suddenly feel that there will be something out of place in the scenario presented. Something that I can tell the crime to location other than this lounge. Is this something that can... Oh god, look at her! Stop it. I give them this badge. Is this something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge? How do I tell them? Oh. An EP soap. Something won't track. It's either this or this. Can I just say this? It's what during the turbulence. What oh, not this one. Oh. These footprints, in which direction do you think these are headed? That would be the in-flight shop. Correct. They are headed in the direction of the shop. But they look disconnected. They all end all of a sudden. You are right to point that out. That go from one continuous trail to the shop. However, there's another piece of evidence that connected the shop in our crime scene. Besides what the footprints, what else points to the in-flight shop? The murder weapon. This little piggy bank sold at the in-flight shop. An EP sold. That's so me. It is sold there and only there, and not displayed there in the lounge. Another 10 euro. How and then? How do you find it way here? Don't you find it a bit tiny bit suspicious? It's such a trivial point. It only means you prepared to take in for the shop here before coming here. It doesn't prove that you're innocent at all. Is there any way to win this point with this ban? What the? If I may. What is it? You see, well, it is just as Mr. Edgeworth said. Oh, and what do you know this so well? Well, it's just that the piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 AM. Isn't that just before we hit the patch of turbulence? How did it work here? That's right. You were in the shop before the turbulence. Yes, I was. Come to think of it. Miss Tornado, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did. And what is beyond that door? That's the flight attendant's room. Then you were on the first floor? Yes. I had to do something at the shop and then flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then flight attendant's room. Are you saying you passed by me at some point in time? Yes, you seem really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at that time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was. Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there. Why did you go in the shop in the first place? I went there for a work-related matter. Work, you say? Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities. Why did it not say anything about that until is what I want to know? In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then? What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop?
No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright.
Oh, that's weird.
Their Hody has no sound. Yeah, some of the people's Hody has no sounds.
What is? Well, I just talked to the captain, you see, and he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this Miss Tornado?
It means that she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. He said that you had no permission to search all over, but you don't, and yet here you are.
You flag attendant, what are you trying to pull? Pull the ship over us.
Captain is calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tornado, why would you do such a thing? Please excuse me. This wagon until got the cheese touch. She's the one that does nothing to stitch on the spirit to climb the ladder. Yeah, she's definitely like the type.
Looks like I get to be in charge now.
She looks like she's the murderer, actually.
Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would just follow me, I'll be your guide from now on.
There's something about Miss Tornado that's piqued my curiosity, but right now investigating in-flight shop is my top priority. She's so eepy, look at her. Yay! Oh. 50% sale! So this is where the in-flight shop. There's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up here then, teehee.
Hold on. You can't just clean up as a potential crime scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected, and very demure, very mindful. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. She's holding the mascot, and there's the mascot here. Cool, calm, collected, Edgeworth, very demure, very considerate. Okay, stuffed toy.
How about it, Miss Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed.
What do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? It feels like when she gets stressed out or like get cornered later, it'll happen. She'll just squeeze the monkey or whatever that is. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in here that displays case.
You know what I suggest?
Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip.
Okay, then how about you buy something for me then? As a present.
I can't think of a single reason why I want to buy you anything.
But I had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. Can rip the hair? Yeah, she probably would. The glass from the display case is scattered all over the floor, and it looks like there has been nothing displayed on this side either. Wait, actually, I think there's something. What's this? A mini captain's hat? Cool. Got no time for women. Yeah, his heart only has Phoenix, right? He has logics and facts and right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, those are a company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Why it would be if it's flying out and like it's getting sold a lot? Why is it 50% on sale, bro? But that's how things works on the flights. But in the real world, when you try it, you buy it.
No way. But either way, it doesn't actually really matter.
True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the plane?
Anyway, see that? Just look at the Captain's Ugo's hat painted on there. It's cute complete mascots, isn't he? They're painted with a lot of care. Don't you look up he's gonna jump out at you?
Seriously making something jump inside my stomach. Oh, I guess I should know feeling your refined taste. You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was gonna finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad it's done, though. I never buy it. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed interest in it to begin with.
Eehee, that's really pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Miss Tornado designed this?
Yeah, it was company-wide contest.
Oh, well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Haha, sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so... bleh.
Miss Tornado designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would expect.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just watch yourself, Miss Millie. Nice suitcase running around for violation. Jeez. Wait, why is the other one not moving then?
Here, I'll put it back.
Wait, why is this one not moving then? Why is only this one moving, bro? That one has brakes on. Oh, right, there's brakes on it. Damn it, I was gonna like, oh, is there a dead body or something like that? Like, they look so tacky though. I didn't even notice there was a brake there. Is that Ugo cases? Is it ugly? Hey, you can't say that about Miss Tornado's like suitcases, yo. I wonder how the other suitcases design look like actually. Dead body in the suitcases. I wouldn't be surprised. I play like what's the game called? AI Somnium. Like the dead body was inside this huge like vase. It was all cut up. I'm like, ugh. When you're stepping on it, you can look Miss Edgeworth. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, you're stepping on the flowers. The Captain Man, Captain Ugo. It's nothing else for me. I wonder if Millie's suitcase is designed with. Oh yeah, I wonder what her suitcase. Well, why is this one not on break when this one's? Maybe it's for like showing off. But even so, I think you would still take it from the break though. It wants to be free. Damn. Okay, thank God. The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcefully removed from its display case. Does this mean that the killer broke into glass to get at this? Amelia reminds me of the backstabbing co-worker. She does! That's why I feel like she might be one of the murderers. Really? Don't tell me you don't know what a single thing goes for in this shop.
Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
I sense a further inspection of this display case is needed. I won't rest in here, okay? I mean, I don't really see anything that needs to be good. やべえ、その服。そうだよね。I'll come back to it. The glass on the door is broken. Perhaps it was the killers who broke into it in order to take the piggy bank. But is it odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards? Plastic guards broke already cleanly. Ah! What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my fingers! It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts! Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. The security has a lock on the display case. Nanka kite kudasai. She's a flight attendant.
The one in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so she's got the keys to all kind of display cases.
I see.
Oh, I bet you want to buy something. Do you want me to go get the keys from her?
No, that's alright. I don't really see anything that is like... Okay, this is the book section. Yeah, flight attendant. I feel like she's one of the murderers, honestly. Deduce. I'm able to deduce now? This is what is somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold. I mean, I don't know. I feel like she is actually the murderer. Captain Ugo? I feel like it's Captain Ugo.
There's definitely something unusual about this.
Well, what?
If the killer had broken the glass in order to get Captain Ugo's bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it would be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope, there isn't.
Which means that the glass was broken from inside out. Ugo-senpai. Yo, the Ugo-senpai, the Ugo captain broke free from the case and be like, I wanna commit violence today, people! The captain piggy must have fallen over the turbulence and broken right through the glass.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
The real murderer. We found the real murderer, guys. Case off. Easy. That's end of the stream for today. Woohoo! I'm willing to bet that the hat was stuck on his head at the time, too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which leads me to believe that the killer took off Captain Ugo's bank from here after the turbulence. She sleeps! Take your power naps on your own, Miss Maggey, and listen to when I'm talking. Wah! When the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules the piggy bank out as a murder weapon.
So you mean the bank is not the real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Yeah, at this point, this is a very real possibility.
But then what if the killer went to take on Captain Ugo? They broke the glass by accident.
The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who did that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the only one in charge of this place, so she has the key to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tornado. She's like the backstabbing like girl that wants to like backstab Miss Rhoda to get ahead. The Fox's justice has spoken. AzeKids has spoken. It is Captain Ugo, the true murderer. He wants to break him. He wants to break free of the case. He had enough, guys. He had enough of staying in there as a display.
I don't know. I guess you were the killer,
Though, Mr. Edgeworth, I can assure you that I'm here for the shot to prove the opposite. Captain Ugo's brainwashing from her arm. Yo, maybe that the statue's Ugo captain transferred onto her like the plushie in her hand, and she's getting possessed by Captain Ugo. Oh god, we solved the mystery, guys. She was married to the CEO of the company, and a year she's not the murderer. Oh my god, you're so right. What if? What if she's working with the captain, you know? Oh, it's like she's so EVE. You're so right. In my words of appreciation,
I cut my fingers on those bad pieces of glasses.
Don't blame the glasses for something you did to yourself. Just be more careful.
Same to you. You're the one walking all over broken glasses. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Any glass I walk on, I crush it like this.
That's nice. Just be careful around the display case, okay? We don't want you to get hurt.
Compared to the glasses around my feet, the inside of the case is nothing to be afraid of. After all, no glass fragments appear to have ended inside.
And I guess even you can tidy up the case, right?
Parachute thought. So I need to present her something. I said this piggy bank was in the shop, right? I'm sure I'm so tired of her. Yeah. I mean, this is basically a world that spirits can communicate. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe she's just like Dahlia. So what am I supposed to do now? Is there anything I'm missing? Okay, there's nothing here. So... I don't think there's anything here though. So it has to be... her then. Oh, logic! I forgot logic. There we go. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
What's
suddenly yelling. Tell me, Miss Millie, don't you think there's something strange about the suitcases? Oh, well, sure, they totally ooze it's strange. Like the color and the such. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about. Now pay attention. Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. The suitcases are lined up too prim and proper. Yeah, but they look a little bit uptight, don't they? I guess they take after the creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Melee. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things understood by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting the suitcases myself. She says with the most deadpan face I've ever seen. Yeah. They're quite hideous. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you said just now. What's wrong? She makes a good point. It would be wise for me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spotted something that's not quite right. This what's oh no? Okay, so the other side then. Or just anchor over to the point I just kind of get back through. Yeah. Okay, there you go. There's something very peculiar about these wheels. Oh, as in, there are no stoppers in this place of these. Without the stoppers, one would have think the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so, it is very unlikely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? How many times did you say shall we, bro? 1,200 for this suitcase? 1,200 for a suitcase? Oh my god. Oh my god. Design surgeon genetics. They put it in charge of the prices. God damn. Can I open this? Would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a closer look at what's inside. A piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood. Ah! It's blood! It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. It goes like a hamster's meat. Oh yeah, not the one I use in my crypto meme one, right? So explain this to me. Dear God, that's expensive. That's so freaking expensive! Does this suitcase have to do with the murder? I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner, such as to move something perhaps? Yeah, but aren't you just talking about the glove then? That alone is too small. The larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is... the body? Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. It sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? But in light of this, I would say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location. So you're saying that after moving the body in the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here, just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I was just thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you wrap it up here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments, however, I'm not allowed to complete my investigation. The crime scene may have been contaminated with the time we land. If I must stop, I must instantly allow everyone to oversee the preservation of the two sites, under your supervision, of course. If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate to your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any ways I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together. I found the proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. But that makes Tenero... Yeah, and what regarding Miss Bailey said about reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. I think this is it. Okay, now this is to be continued. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's it for today then. What time is it? But 3 hours already. Oh damn, that's a long time. Hold up. Okay. Yay. Okay, let's see. See if anyone's streaming right now. No one's streaming at the moment. Well, we can just end it here for today then. Let me stretch out for a little bit. Top tier VAs needs to rest. Yes, I need to rest. Man, I wish I'm doing this with someone else. It'll be fun. Hydration check. Yes, I will hydrate right now. Thank you so much. Everyone, make sure to stretch and hydrate. I'm sure the case kept you on the toes for a bit. But yes, we'll be ending stream for today. Thank you guys for coming to the Ace Attorney Investigation first playthrough. Technically, I was supposed to do one case per stream, but the first case went by too fast, so I started the second case. Okay, I got too excited and just went on to the second case. So we'll be continuing with our the second part of this second episode on the next week again. I think next week. Yeah, next week. So I hope you guys are excited to watch it again, because I am excited that I really just want to play it tomorrow, but I cannot because I have to commit to my stream schedule. Looking forward to the next time. Yes, grab one of the others. I hope so, but it's so late for them, so I'm not gonna worry them trouble them that much. Today we'll be streaming again in 4 hours. I'll be streaming Valorant on both YouTube and Twitch, so if you'll be kind enough, if you are free, come by and drop by and play and chill with me, you know? Thank you for the stream. Are all timings good on the schedule? Yes. No, next week there's gonna be something else added to the stream schedule for what I'm gonna play, but I'm not gonna say what it is, but something that might you guys might have fun watching me play, because it's gonna be my first time playing it. I have no idea what it's about. I know how it plays, but I'm just really blind to it, believe it or not. So when the schedule comes out, you guys will be excited, okay? So yes, thank you guys for coming to today's stream. I really appreciate it. I cannot wait for the next time we play for Ace Attorney again. So yes, next week we'll definitely play Ace Attorney for sure. I hope I did add that to the schedule. And yes, I'll be streaming for 4 hours Valorant. I'll see you guys later tonight. And that, Azeria, thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you later. Bye bye.